Hello everyone, it's Louise here from CrazyBorgies. I hope you're well and fine on this beautiful June day. Today's video I'm going to be doing a little bit of a diamond painting whip and chat with yourselves. I have a fan going because we are experiencing a freak heat wave here in the UK and it is unbearable, quite literally. So I am going to be diamond painting my lovely Windchime. Yes, so I'm diamond painting this gorgeous little Windchime. Well, it's actually quite a lot of work because you have to complete 4 sides of this because they're double-sided. Can you see it, guys? I'm working on the sofa because it's so hot. It's unbearable here. I do not like it at all. So that's the completed side, and now I'm working on the other side, and then I've got this side and that side to do. All of the little birds are completed. We've got gorgeous birds here. They hang and dangle down. I'm not going to pull them all out because there's a lot of them there, guys, a lot. But I need to seal them. They're all finished though, all the hanging birds, so that's good. And now this one has took me ages because I have sort of put it away, and yeah, I didn't really work on it much in the winter because, well, it's a Windchime, isn't it? It's more summer, more of a summer thing. So this is number 23, which is up here on this gorgeous part up here. There we go. So yes, it is very, very, very humid here in the UK. We're not able to cope with it in the UK, this type of heat, because as I've said before in previous years, all the houses, they're all built to keep heat in and to not let the heat escape. But oh geez, this heat, it's unbearable. Poor Luna keeps vomiting because she can't cope with it. The other day she came up to me for a cuddle and she looked funny, but she's very floppy. She's got plenty of water and plenty of stuff like that, but she's not a big water drinker. You can probably hear her whining away because my daughter's just gone out somewhere in the car, so she's like, how dare you go out without me. But yes, Luna's not a big water drinker, so we have to keep forcing her to drink because otherwise she won't, and then she gets all floppy and starts vomiting, and yeah, it's not pleasant. So stop now, she'll be back in a minute, just lie down, go to sleep. But yeah, she can't, you know, well, neither of us can. We're all really grumpy, really tired and lethargic. It's not nice, and I always feel like I want to vomit in the heat as well, to be fair. There we go. These are gorgeous marquees. This one was gifted by Diamondartdecor. Yes. There we go. And in fact, I just this morning placed an order for Cool Deals. Yes. So really pleased to be working with them as well now. It's lovely. I've heard good things about them, so yeah. And I also have another cross stitch to unbox with yourselves from a new company called what's it called again? Stamped Stitching Club or something like that it's called. I'll have to have a look. So I've only got one item. They're a premium cross stitch company, so we can have a look at them together, most definitely. And I'm glad that you all enjoyed my latch hook video yesterday. Yeah. Cannot wait to get started on that lunar cushion, I tell ya. And thank you so much to Michelle Henderson, because she's given me a good tip for how to wash the cushion. To do it all in cold water with very, very light washing detergent. Just very ever so slight little bit. It has to be done in cool water because otherwise the colours might run. And we don't want that, especially on the colourful spiral. Yes. Luna, Lou, come on. Lie down, she'll be back soon. She's not a happy bunny, this dog, this morning. I do feel sorry for the dogs and the cats in this heat, because I think, geez, we suffer. So what must it feel like for them with all their fur? Oh gosh, it must be really awful. Even Rio's a grumpy so-and-so as well. But, you know, she's from a hot climate originally, but obviously she's been born and bred over here, so she's not used to it. There. Okay. Is that all the specials? I think so. Yeah. I think we're going to run out of them, you know, because I've still got, unless I've got another one of them, 22, because I still have got oh no, that one's slightly different the other side, so I think, yes, I think that's good. We won't run out of any. I'm talking to myself again, guys. First sign of madness. Right, I think I'm gonna do some rhinestones. This is going to be a very short video, guys. I won't be able to complete it because, as I said, it's very hot here, and yes, my body temperature cannot cope with it. Right. Whew. Okay, what am I going to start with? Let's start with number 1. No, we won't start with number 1 because it's a boring clear colour. We'll start with number 2. Is there any 2s on here now? Let's see. Yeah, very little, but there are some. I'm hoping that you're getting a good view of this, what I'm doing. So we're going to go for the red rhinestone today. Gorgeous red. Lovely. My favourite colour. Yes, it is. Number 2. I saw Sweet Tea finished her Starry Night. She obviously has better eyesight than me, for sure. Because with that one, I'm having to do it in very small sections because it's so confetti heavy. Right. I think with all my heart tablets, I think it's the heat. It's not agreeing with them. Because yesterday, I was out somewhere and I felt really, all of a sudden just felt really overheated and felt like I needed to lie down. It was horrible. So, and in fact, as soon as I stepped in the door back home, I had to just go and lie down, you know. and I fell asleep for a good hour and a bit. I don't know, I think I do think it is the tablets, to be honest with you, that are just making me really, it's just not agreeing with the heat. Oh, this is a gorgeous colour, this is a nice pinkish shade. There we go, lovely pink. Look at the sparkle, guys, lovely. Yes. This is number 3. Whoops. My son has gone to play football in the boiling heat. I mean, I can't think of anything worse, but hey, that's teenagers for you, isn't it? Number 3. Okay. Over here. I really wish I could afford to get air conditioning in this house, I tell you. I don't know how much it would cost to do it, but at times like this it would be so worth it just to feel normal. Oh dear. Just to feel normal. Yeah, I cannot wait to start the lunar cushion. I'm thinking I might start that one tomorrow. I have to see how energetic I'm feeling. I've got so much different projects going on at the moment. But it's good because it helps me not get bored of the crafts as well, so I alternate them all, because I think if I just stuck to doing just one craft I'd burn out, because I know what I'm like. I need to do different things, but my first love will always be diamond painting. I just feel like my eyesight, it's really affecting it, and not in a good way. So I have to be mindful of that. Until I win the lottery and can afford to get some laser treatment, of course. Oh jeez. There we go. So yeah, I don't really have a lot much to talk about. Yesterday was very hot, day before was very hot, and day before that was very hot, and so on. Yeah. And it's I'm not enjoying it, guys. I don't mind it a little bit sunny and hot, maybe for a day or two, but yeah, this weather's not for me, guys. It's not. And also I think it's different if you're by the coast, by a beach, by what's it called, a pool. It makes the world a difference, doesn't it? When you're living in it with no aircon, it's not pleasant. And I'm still sleeping downstairs on my sofa as well, because I just can't. And in fact, my eldest came down and slept on the other sofa last night, because she was like, Mum, I'm starting to feel nauseous up there and I'm starting to get a headache, so I'm sleeping down here. And she did. And it's a good job as well she did, because I had a flipping nightmare last night. Not a very good one. Obviously no nightmare's a good one, but this one was particularly horrible. And it shows how the devil even tries to get to you when you're asleep as well, because it was about the devil. In fact, he was saying to me, God doesn't love you, you know. That's what he said to me in my dream, yeah. He said, God doesn't love you. You might think he does, but he doesn't really. And I knew it was a demon because the whole dream was based in this hospital where once you were in the hospital you couldn't get out of it for some reason. So once you were ill and been took into hospital, you couldn't get out. They wouldn't let you go. And he was being a right little git, that devil, I tell you. He was saying to me, yeah, you know, he doesn't love you, he doesn't even like you, you know. And I was like, I don't believe you. And then he started trying to crawl up my legs because he was on the floor. And I screamed out and then I started kicking my legs, and I made my eldest, who was asleep on the other sofa, I made her jump out of her skin, bless her, and she started hitting me on the legs saying, are you okay, Mum? You okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, no, I'm not okay. I'm trying to get this devil off my legs. It's horrible. And poor Luna, she was asleep on my legs, or next to my legs, and I was kicking her. I was kicking her, and I felt so terrible, but it didn't bother her that much. But it just goes to show, doesn't it, how even when you're asleep, there's no rest from that horrible devil. No, he's still there on our cases, trying to get us to go over to his way of living. It's very scary though, especially as I could feel this thing on my legs in my dream, and obviously he was trying to climb up my legs, and in reality it was the poor dog, so she was getting kicked left, right and centre. Oh dear, never mind. But sometimes these dreams, they can seem so real, can't they? Let me know in the comments section if you've ever had any really bad, realistic dreams, you know. I do think dreams are important, because in the Bible they talk about dreams quite a lot, don't they? And if it hadn't have been for the dream that Joseph had about Mary carrying our Lord and Saviour, he would have probably, well, he would have walked away from her and abandoned her, wouldn't he? Because in them days, if you're pregnant before marriage, yeah, it's like a death penalty, isn't it? So yeah, but they're important within reason, I think. Okay, I think that's all my number 3s now. I think I'll do one more shade with yourselves, and then I'm going to have to pop off, because I just wanted to make a little quick video today because of the heat being so horrid. Oh no, there's some freeze up here actually. Just up there. There's 1, 2. Any more up the top? No. Okay, one more shade with yourselves then. And then I probably will, I don't know if I should put this together on camera or not, because I've done one where I've put it together on camera. I don't know. Should we do, let's do a golden yellow shade. This is number 5. This is a dark, like a dark yellow shade. See the sparkle, guys? Lovely. And this is number 5, which is all over the place. Okay. I was going to do some beaded cross stitch today, but just too hot. Just too hot. There we go. Lovely. You know, I met this lady the other day in the street, and we got talking in a shop. It was not a street. And you know when you just click with someone and you just think, wow, you know, you're so similar to me, like we just gelled instantaneously. And I just thought, she's such a lovely lady. And yeah, we just really got on well. I felt like she was gonna be a really good friend of mine, and we have kept in touch as well. But I do get on really well. I get on a lot more with people older than me than around my age for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I've always been a bit like that, even when I was younger. So I think I must just have one of those, is it an old soul, a wise soul? Well, not that wise, but you know, like an older soul, because as I said, I always used to like talking to older people. I remember when we were a little girl, and we had this little old lady who was a neighbour, and bless her, she had terrible dementia, and her son just used to leave her alone all day in the house. And I used to go in and sit and talk to her sometimes. I had no idea what she was saying half the time, but she was talking craziness, but I knew she just used to like the company, so I'd go in and have a cup of coffee with her and a cake and all that. She used to love it, and she would always try and give me bits of her jewellery, but I'd never accept it, of course. But I used to feel so sorry for her. And then I found out that she'd passed away. She'd passed away in her house one summer. But I can't, you know, I can't cope with that when I see elderly people just left in their houses. without any family or loved ones checking up on them. It's not nice. So I always try to keep a lookout for my neighbours, just to make sure, you know. And I have to say, where I live at the moment, I'm quite blessed with good neighbours, you know. If I run out of anything, if there's an emergency, I know I can knock on their door and ask them for something, you know. They've always say to me, like, if you need anything, let us know. So that's good. Okay. I think I'm gonna say adios in a minute, guys. Too hot, too hot. Too hot, and another reason to stay out of hell, because I do not like the heat. Okay, right, so there we go, guys. I have finished it. I don't know how in this heat. It's very hot here, but yes, I have finished both sides of this one now. So there's the side that I've just done, and the side from a while ago. Yes, I haven't sealed it yet. It will need to be sealed most definitely, and I've still got one more side to do, which is slightly different colouring on the birds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a different colour on the birds. Slightly different as well, slightly different pattern to that one. Yeah. Okay, so nearly there, nearly there. So thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram on CrazyBorgies Diamond Art. Okay guys, take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. And I hope and pray that you have a blessed weekend, and try not to overexert yourself in this heat, because it's a lot. It is a lot, but lovely, beautiful. Okay, bye for now, guys. Bye.